Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. Pocket change can add up. I'm gonna tell you what, y'all. I'm gonna tell you what. To count even the pennies. Count even the that's to think much of them. But I'm gonna tell you what. They can add up. They can add up, especially using cash for some things. You're getting some change. Because, there's a lot of stuff I don't personally use cash for, but my son does. Because, one of my sons, he's always buying something, getting some change. And I have a pot specifically at my place to put change in. And I counted it one time a couple months ago. It was like nearly $200. I was like, well, hey, and people might think, oh, that's no money. Stop for a second, stop. Every money counts, every little bit counts. And what I have is that's actually saving. Now, you might not say that's not that much money. En contraire, what if I take that money and say, okay, I'm gonna take that money, I'm gonna start out buying like some stock, like a real estate fund or, something that pays every month. And I might start out with just, one or two or whatever. You can buy some stock with that money. All things ain't like $3,000 or some of those bigger companies. Sometimes you can buy some stock for a little bit of money. And especially if you know it, you can use it because what it is it's money. It's still money. You might have to take it to the bank or wrap it up or go to some coin machines and, maybe buy some food or something. Though I would say if you have that much money, go beyond that. What can you invest it in? Like I can take that little bit of change and everything and maybe buy some type of equipment. Buy some equipment, buy something. There's some equipment I bought recently and it really didn't cost that much. And I could have paid for it with it. In fact, if you look at my mic, this mic I have on is a little bit bigger than the previous mic I had. That's because it was something with the other mic. It still worked, but just the clip actually broke. So I said, shoot, let me get a couple of new mics. They didn't cost that much, but I could have paid for it with the change. And it's also something I can write off. It depends on what you're using. The paper I use, always has something in front of me. So I know what I'll be talking about. I could buy stuff I still write off. I can buy equipment with it. It's so many little things I can buy. Like if you have using your vehicle, you might need that money to buy, to fix something on it. If you're using your vehicle for your business, that money adds up. There's so many things. Like I would say, if you can get something that's helping with your business, boom. And even then, depending on the bank, you can start off a good account with it. You can take it to a bank and say, hey, here's all this money, here's all this change and stuff. They'll probably give you something to wrap it with though. But you could start off a decent bank account with it. You want to think about it. In fact, I'm gonna be talking about the power of multiple bank accounts in the next one. It can add up because one, it's still money. You still got to spend it. You can do whatever with it, but it adds up. And you're not thinking about it either, especially if you're not really thinking about it, because it's better to have a little bit of money adding up than none at all. And it might seem small. And yeah, I'm going to tell you what, it's not going to be some overnight thing, because the change I have, that took a couple years, but it was a little bit, it was doing something with it. I can buy, you can buy whatever. Like I said, you can invest it, you can use it to start up a bank account, you can put it in your savings, let it get a little bit of interest and stuff, help build it up. And like I said, with savings, you ain't gonna get rich with savings, but you can have it for emergency, one. Two, you can use it to invest in a business. So that's very important. See, I'm gonna tell you what, with money, It's all about how you manage it, even if it's a little bit. Like I said, a little bit adds up. Pocket change can add up. And that's the important thing. That's the important piece. Because it's still money. You can still buy stuff with it. You should. I can buy groceries for a couple weeks with that money. It's so many things. It's so many things. And, I don't really need it for anything right now. But you never know. You never know. I mean, you might be, like, I have a business phone. I ain't really had to put that much on it. And I have a phone just when I'm doing consultations. I have a different phone for that. I have a different phone for that. It didn't really cost that much. That's something. It depends on what you want to do. You get one of those inexpensive type of phones, for whatever reason. There's so many, like, when I look at like a lot of stuff I bought purely for business, it didn't cost that much. It didn't cost that much. And it's still something that you can write off. It's still something that you can write off. This is very important. Like, and you talking about money management. Even if it's a little bit, you look up and say, hey, you know what? I saved all this. It's good practice. It's good discipline. You discipline in saving that money. You ain't taking it just going out spending it and stuff. And in fact, I'm gonna tell you what. When I always talk about when money was real tight. I mean, it was 1 week. It was 1 week only at $4. It was a point in about 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Shoot, I'm sleeping on an air mattress. I got to eat at dollar stores and stuff. Hey, that little bit of change, I was getting a lot of food from dollar store. Shoot, if I said, you know what, I'm just gonna get stuff from dollar store, what I have, I'm good to go for a few months, just using the change that I have, So it's so much. Remember that. Now it might seem small and everything, and yeah, you want a major account or something, but if you use cash, you get change, just put it away. Put it away. Because you never know when it could be of use to you. I want you to really think about that. Because every little bit of money matters. Every little bit of money matters. So you want to really think about that, all right? Don't say, oh, it don't matter. No, every little bit, because you never know. Like I said, I was able to get some new mics with really just, it wasn't even $30. Wasn't even $30. So what if I got that from the change that I had? Boom. But see, what did I do? Using them to like do better videos and everything, all right? So anyway, want y'all to think about that, all right? So anyway, that's all we need. That's all I have for today. Y'all know the deal. Let's go make that money.